Hey everyone, hey dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ. One of the agendas that the sellouts, let's just say, one of the agendas they do is they perpetuate the lie of NASA, the globe, outer space, and also, in case you didn't realize, the Big Bang Theory made up by men and women, and the theory of evolution, a changing of kind, right? Neanderthals, monkey men, cavemen, all of that stuff, it goes with this. It really does. If you research about how it all lines up together, I believe the Bible, God's Word. In Genesis, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, the heaven and the earth, and that's something too. Some people are like, it's heavens with an S, or it's just heaven. In the King James, it says heaven. But when you say heaven, that can also mean plural, because I do believe there's different levels of heaven. Anyways, so the sellouts in the world, they do signs, symbols, and agendas, of course. One of those agendas is perpetuating the lie of NASA, outer space, the globe, etc. They wear the NASA gear all over this. Like, I started noticing this, a few years ago, but it really is something. All these celebrities wear NASA shirts, sweaters, they dress up as astronauts, they're outside of NASA, and it's people from all around the world. This is just a small section of the amount of NASA stuff, NASA gear, that I've noticed that these people wear. NASA hat, NASA jacket on KSI. Even quote-unquote Christians are wearing the NASA gear, right? Astronauts, NASA shirts, a NASA shirt there, and another quote-unquote Christian that does the Freemason symbols. You can't be a Freemason and a Christian at the same time, by the way. I'm sure most people on this channel understand that. Like, it's very obvious, but you can't serve two masters. All of this has to do with NASA and outer space. They're perpetuating the lie. They're making it seem cool. They're trying to get people to like, oh, look, Willow Smith is wearing a NASA jacket. I want to be just like him or her or whatever. So this goes on and on and on. I just want to show you how prevalent it is. Because if you see Pharrell Williams wearing a NASA shirt and like nothing else, you're not going to notice it. But when you see all of this stuff together, all of these celebrities are wearing NASA gear to some extent, and it's very suspicious, especially when you know the truth of biblical cosmology, which is very important for people that say, what does it matter? It's not a salvation issue or anything like that. Excuse me. The truth is important. Why would you not want to know the truth? Don't you want to know all truth about things? Knowledge and wisdom, these are good things to have. Why would you not want to know this? Knowing the truth about biblical cosmology brought me to Jesus and the Bible being true. So for me, it was very important. And for others, it's also very important. Seeing through the lies, it takes away from Satan's deception, the Big Bang Theory, the theory of evolution, the globe, and space. If you believe the Bible, you know there's a firmament dome that no one can get out of, and you know that there's waters above and heavens above and God literally above us, not out in the cosmos, not way out in the universe. There's no mention of a universe in the Bible. God created the heaven and the earth. He didn't create a universe. But what about the planets? The planets are just like the stars. They're a little different. They're the wandering stars. They go on a different circuit. They move around, while the firmament of stars, the sun and the moon, one sun, one moon, by the way. You notice how NASA and science and man say there's, this planet has a whole bunch of moons and another sun and all these suns out in the galaxy. Genesis, the Bible, God's word, says there's one sun, the greater light, and one moon, the lesser light. There's no more than one sun and one moon. That's in the Bible, and that's what we see with our God-given senses. Haven't you figured out that when they show space, like pictures of planets and space and whatever, that it's all CGI? because that's what it is. It's basically cartoons for adults. Can you see how much NASA gear is on this? I'm just slowly scrolling down. NASA is everywhere. Oh, Paul McCartney's wearing a NASA spacesuit, right? This keeps going on and on and on. I just want you to think to yourself, why would they do all this? Is this a coincidence that all these people perpetuate space and wear NASA gear, and actors and actresses are always in movies about space and aliens and space travel and whatever? The Flintstones, the Jetsons. I've made a couple of videos on the Flintstones and the Jetsons. The Flintstones is the lie from one way, and the Jetsons is a lie from the other way, right? The Flintstones, dinosaurs and cavemen. Nope, that did not happen at all. God created Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, like he says in Genesis. And for the Jetsons, we're not going to space travel. There is no outer space out in the cosmos, out in the universe. Earth is creation. That's what creation is. The planets are lights in the sky. There's no aliens on them. There's no water on them. There's water behind them above the firmament. But right when they say, oh, there's water on Mars, there must be life on Mars. Maybe the aliens came from there. The aliens, they seeded humanity. There are big brothers. There are successors. Right? They're going to come and save the planet. No, they're not going to save anything. They're demons and fallen angels, and there is no planet. When you want to say something like global, when you want to say things are global, just say worldwide instead. You know, you don't need to say global because there is no globe. I know many people still don't get this, but I want you to see the brainwashing that's going on. I'm still scrolling down. I've been scrolling down this whole time. And it still goes on. And this is not everything. There's a lot more out there. If I come across it, I'll save it and report on it. But this is still going. NASA, oh, Mythbusters, right? They totally busted the flat earth. Give me a break. These people are all Freemason sellouts. They're perpetuating the lie of NASA. It's worldwide, not globally. It's worldwide. Brothers and sisters, everyone else, let's not forget Buzz Aldrin, the Freemason, is an astronaut, quote unquote, and he's doing 666 over his Eye of Horus. Still going. I can't stand Chris Hadfield. He's Canadian, I'm Canadian. He is an absolute sellout, and I'm concerned for his soul. Well, I guess that's it for there, brothers and sisters. But again, once in a while I want to show this so people know that look what they're doing, right? NASA shirts, they're just so popular. It's so cool to wear them or something, right? Dressing up in an astronaut suit, perpetuating the lies. That's what they're doing. Brothers and sisters, everyone else, God bless you.